Hi there, this is Doogie again from ultimatewireguide.com, and this is my tutorial on how to complete the ram racing. So you may notice now during the Brewfest event you got these extra quests. First thing you gotta do is called now this is ram racing, so you pick up this quest, and the moment you pick it up you'll be sitting on top of a ram. The first thing that I would do is find the ram racing reins on your backpack and put it somewhere where you can key bind it. This is very important. It'll make it a lot easier, so you can just tap on your button rather than right click. Or if you wish to right click, you can just click track on the quest and then you can right click it on the icon. So for this quest we need to maintain a trot for 8 seconds, then a canter for 8 seconds, then a gallop for 8 seconds. To do this you just have to right click or press your keybind button. I have mine keybind on Z. So once you obtain a trot or canter or gallop, all you have to do to keep up at that speed is just to keep a rhythm of tapping the button like every 2 seconds. So to keep you a good rhythm for trotting and canter, just say to yourself like tap 1 2 3, tap 1 2 3, tap 1 2 3, tap, and you should be able to get that rhythm going and just keep a trot or a canter for at least 8 seconds, and that should be easily done. And to do a gallop is really easy. Just tap the button as fast as you can and it will stay at a gallop. So for the keg quest, it's really easy. Just keep tapping and you should be doing this at a full gallop the entire way. Notice how there's apple barrel on the way, and every time you reach a barrel your exhaust rate will reset back to 0. So this is for the Horde. Obviously the Alliance will be done in a different map, but it'll be similar, as you would still need to go find a keg on the way. There's 4 kegs on the way, so there's one right here coming up, and there's going to be another one right here. The best way to go over is to just jump over them, and then you go all the way back to the quest giver and you will automatically pass the barrel to him. There's actually an apple barrel right there as well. I've just passed it. It's kind of a little hidden. If you're really good, you really only need the 2 barrels in the middle, which is this one right here and the next one, and you should be able to gallop the entire way without visiting the barrels at the end. Only do this if you're confident with riding your ram. The best way to do this as well is to use your mouse to turn, so you can turn instantly as fast as I do. If you're still turning with your keyboard, I know a lot of people still do that. That's when you turn your characters around by using the A and D button. You shouldn't be doing that. Start getting used to turning with the key with your mouse, and you will also find you will improve in a lot of your gameplay, especially with PvP and as well as PvE. So yeah, so you should be turning with your mouse, and the only button you should be pressing on your keyboard is just to the key bind for your whip, so you can just repeatedly whip it as you turn with your mouse, and it's really easy. I just want to tell you about this handy little tip as well. This is with the quest called Chug. The Alliance have a similar quest. This is pretty much where you have to pick up the complimentary drink and hit this stout robot with the drink. For some strange reason it's really hard to hit this robot on my torrent. So I found a good little tip which is to stand directly on top of the robot, then drink your drink, and you shouldn't miss, just like that. I did this with my undead warrior, and for some reason my undead warrior would never miss, whereas with the Tauren I would miss all the time. So I think it's something to do with the different characters' shapes and size. Like the Tauren would throw the glass too high or something. Another quick little tip that I like to tell you is the wild Wolpertinger quest. To save yourself some cash and stop yourself from getting so drunk for a really long time, talk again to the quest giver and he will give you a goggle. And if you put on this goggle, it will give you the drunken effect as well. So you can pretty much turn the drunk effect on and off just by using the goggle. And with the goggle, you can look around for the wild Wolpertinger. If you click track on the quest, you can just right click on the use item, and there you go, there's a wild Wolpertinger right there. Turn on the character health bar and you'll be able to see them much easier. You can also use these goggles to find the pink Alex, which is easily found on the other cities. Well, that's it for me. There's really no additional tips that I could think of. If I do, I'll post more videos. But well, that's it from me. Hope you have fun with Brewfest and get all your achievement done. Good luck.